Hello folks and welcome along to the channel. We are here with Red Arrows Racing here for the Division 2 Season 12 Round 1, and we are here in lovely Saudi Arabia and going to be going around the streets of the Jeddah Corniche circuit. Now length of this track is 6.17 kilometres, or in miles 3.836. We're going to have a total of 27 corners here with a total of 25 laps. We've got 3 DRS zones, and the tyres we're going to be using are the soft C4, the C3 mediums and the C2 hard compound tyres. We've seen a good few familiar faces back again this season, a couple of new ones. Eric Pinto, not seen him in a while. I think there was actually a couple more that were meant to join, but unfortunately had to pull out at the last minute, unfortunately. Now, okay, just some clowns outside, I guess. But yeah, so we're looking back on the standings after Bahrain last week out. And this is how the Division 2 Championship rounded out, with Nobby Bootneck taking, many is that, 4 out of the 12 races. And out of the 12 races, he scored a podium in 8 of them. So very consistent driver was Nobby Bootneck last season out, getting 263 points, finishing 15 points clear of Murph in second. And it actually did go down to the wire. But yeah, unfortunately Murph wasn't able to outscore Nobby Bootneck. In the end, Youngie was in third. Fourth was Papi Geezer, also known as Liam Esk. And let's see, what's Liam Esk in this time? He's in the RB this time round. Then we've got Andrew Pip-Smith for Williams in fifth. He ended up on 172, both of them actually on 172, both Liam Esk and Andrew Pip-Smith. Brewdog was finished in 6th for Alpine on 169 points, 136 for Tenor Carts, and finished in 8th. 9th for Matt Miles, and Full Send Dave in 10th, and we had Slinky, Percival, Sean MC, Scotty, Yato, RDB, CFCs, Braden, and Blades, Piley, Dr. Jekyll, Blazing Mid, Soph, and Robodent SLH. Now, we'll get on to Steven Swede, who's going to be the first driver to settle up, and we'll go on board with them as they're coming hurdling down into turn 1, and a bit of understeer there as they were coming through turn 1, getting nicely through turn 2 though, and around turn 3. Now we've got this very precarious turn 4. We've got to be careful not to take too much apex there, and then we've got this winding snaky section of sector 1. You've got to be careful on that curb on the exit of turn 8, as you could easily end up straddling that curb, and that could end up sending you way off into the distance. Now coming up to turn 13, the big banked U-bend corner, and then going through this winding right-left sequence to the chicane of turn 16 and 17, going around 18, 19, 20 and 21 before coming up to the turn 22, 23 and then 24. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I say this every time, but it's a bit of a joke, some of these corners, how is even considered a corner in the first place, but in these Formula 1 cars, almost a hairpin is still basically flat out sometimes, with the amounts of downforce these cars are generating. Coming across the line, Steven Swede puts in the banker time of a 132.0, and I think we're going to end up seeing times getting down possibly into the 1 minute 29s. Just as I say that, Andrew Pip-Smith puts one in, a 129.767. Got with Slinky, just came across the line, 132.469. Scotty also in the RB, 131.326. Eric Pinto goes second with a 130.417. Who's going to be up next? William Esk is going to be up at 1 point. We've got 10 or so, 129.288. Stomps that Red Bull's time by almost half a second. We've got a Haas up next, and I believe that is the host of the lobby tonight, Piley. Just coming down to the line, not a particularly quick lap there. Only puts it into P8 at the back. Slowest time as of yet, but that could all change. William Esk in the RB goes third on the mediums, 130.248. That's an impressive time, I will say, for the RB driver. Getting that 130.2 there on the medium compound. Who is going to be up next? Sean MC just coming around turn 13 there. Brewdog, whereabouts are they on track? They are just coming up to turns 22, 23 and 24. We're getting a good toe there from Slinky all the way down there to turn 22. And now going to the final corner right now, turn 27. Nail this, get back on the power as quick as you can. And now flat out, straight line all the way to the line. Let's see what time Brewdog's going to be able to put in. Go third with 130.159. That's on the medium tyres, so nice time from Brewdog there. Going to move down to the Mercedes of Sean MC now. Not got a time in as of yet. Is this going to be a 131? No, 130.985. So just manages to slot it into that 6th position there. So nicely done from them. Let's see. Joe is on an out lap right now. Just going around turns 22. Perso also turn 17, I do believe. Turn 16, 17. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, folks, I get quite confused here with this track. With all the different, what do you call them? Just all the corners. It's just inappropriate sometimes, really. The amount. But Joe on their lap now, just starting their flying lap. We'll see what time they're going to be able to do coming into turn 1. Hits that apex nicely there. Using up as much of that track as possible around turn 3. Mercedes getting out the way there, nicely done from them. Into turn 4, being careful on the apex, don't want to hit that barrier. Into 5, 6, 7, 8, and now 9 and 10. Oh, and goes right way out there on turn 10 there. Don't want to be doing that. Actually lucky to still have that time valid, to be honest. I don't know why that didn't invalidate. And that's the one thing I don't understand about this game sometimes. You could go off by the slightest of margins, like a little millimetre or two, and it'll invalidate you. But if you go off by a whole mile and a half and go over to the next city and go and get yourself a McDonald's or something, come back, you're still on a legal lap somehow. But yeah, it's confusing to me, to say the least, folks. But hopefully, I'm still holding out hope, even though it's kind of pointless right now, but that the next game is going to be better. But right now, we're on board with Joe, doing quite nicely there. Let's see if they're going to finish this lap or come into the pits. Nope, they're going to finish it. 131 flat. So just goes 43 thousandths faster than CJ Drama, and slots that just in between Sean MC and CJ Drama there into 7th place. Nice time, really close between Sean MC and CJ Drama, and then Joe just perfectly slotting that in. We've got the Silbers. Ended up seeing some good news from Silber this weekend at the Qatar Grand Prix, seeing them getting their very first points of the season in the penultimate race, so well done to Guan Yu Zhou also. Just seen Perso there, 131.730. That's good enough for 10th place right now. We've got SLH on a lap right now, taking a bit too much apex there at turn 17. We've got to watch with some of these curbs. They're quite raised and could be quite treacherous if you dare cross them too much. Just like the exit curb on turn 8. Very precarious, and got to be very cautious of it. Let's see what SLH is going to be able to do in this Silver. Coming up to turn 27, navigates that nicely, keeps it safely away from the barrier, not pushing too hard, but now pushing it to the line. Is going to be a 1:30.329, good enough for 6th place, just sorting in behind the Brewdog and in front of Eric Pinto. We've got Team Swede coming up to finish a lap, see if they're going to improve on their 1:32.090, and they did. 1:30.952, managed to go a little bit quicker by about a second, not enough to move them right up the field as of yet, but did move them up. Have a go, good few places there. And I think SLH may have forgotten that it was he's not at the fair. There's they're Dodgers, they're not Dodgers, and you can't just bounce off walls, unfortunately. So I want to be careful of that. Sean MC just getting ready to start a lap. Andrew Pip Smith crib crawling back. We've got his tenor, goes even quicker, 1:28.990. Absolutely incredible there from the McLaren driver. Now we'll go with the other McLaren driver of Soph, who I think's actually used up a load of her battery already, possibly on their outlap. So going to be, might expect a bit of a slow, jeezy peeps there. That was a bit of a tough one there, getting a bit of oversteer there and almost putting it into the barrier. And sometimes the cars can end up doing that. You just have no feeling of the car, and it just likes to wiggle and sometimes end up causing you a bit of grief. But right now we'll see if Soph is going to be able to match their teammate of ZX Tenor, who's putting a 1:28.990. I don't think that's going to be able to come close, unfortunately. It's coming out the final corner, and I think it's going to be a 1:33, I think. Oh, it is 1:33.950, so definitely got plenty of room to improve anyway. Got Brewdog coming up to the line, going to improve on the 1:30 there. Yes, they do. 1:29.163 puts that on the front row of the grid for the time being. We've got an RB of, I think that's Scotty coming to the line. Yes, it is. Goes 7th, 1:30.337. Oh. It was Eric Pinto just moving out of the way for his competitor of Piley, I think that is, just in front on an outlap at the moment. Is Slinky on a lap? No, but Joe is just starting a lap, coming around turn 3 there, now into turn 4. Going to have to be careful. Yep, navigates that nicely. Around 5, and then you've got 6 and 7 and 8 that just all come up on you thick and fast. Into 9, being careful on the throttle there, and just invalidates there on the exit of turn 10. Something that you don't want to end up happening, but unfortunately it has happened on the medium tyres too, so that could be another set of mediums unfortunately ruined for the rest, but we'll see how that does end up unfolding. Go down and see Soph jumping into the pit lane. We've got with Slinky, who's on a lap now, I do believe, just about to start a lap. So folks watching along at home right now, how is everything going? Looking forward to the race. Any idea on anybody who's going to end up getting the win here or a possible podium? Fire your comments in the chat. That would be much appreciated, and to get your opinion on things. Right now we'll see with Slinky. Slinky needs to be down to turn 13. Look at that tyre graphical. There we go, nice and pretty again. Around 14, 15, and then we've got turn 16 here and 17. Be careful not to take too much curb on the apex of 17. And you can tell that Wes Slinky is a controller driver, not racing on a steering wheel. Sometimes it has its benefits, other times not so much. Sometimes it can be better on throttle, but in other cases, in terms of turning, it may not be the most accurate, but let's see if Wes Slinky is going to still manage it. Just coming out of the final corner, coming to the line now. What time is Wes Slinky going to be able to put on the board? 130.050. Does improve, but not enough to move up any positions as of yet. We've got Piley in the Haas coming to the line. 131.592. Does improve by 6/10, enough to move up on Percival, but not enough to move up any more than that. So SLH is on a lap. Let's see, what's Eric Pinto doing? Eric Pinto is on a lap, I think, or they just finished one. I'm unsure. I think they just finished a lap. Andrew Cook-Smith not on a lap. So JLH is only driver in the top 10, I think, on a lap. Oh, CJ Dramas just went and changed that just right there. So we're with the Sauber of SLH right now. Unfortunately, they have invalidated their lap time. Not the best when things like that do happen. CJ Drama, they're playing with the curbs there, providing us with a little bit of drama there. Let's see if they've got what it takes around turn 13. Got a caution in sector 3. I think that may be it's a Ferrari that's out of fuel. I think that may be it with Slinky. Yep, it's Slinky out of fuel. They're just coming into the pits. CJ Drama crosses the line 4 seconds slower. We'll see if they've got what it takes to put in a good lap. Or a better one anyway compared to that lap that they just did. Piley is on a lap, I'm unsure. Yep, they're actually using their ERS and battery. Currently sitting in 14th position right now with a 131.592. Got 10. Let's see if they're going to improve on their time. 128.990 is the time to beat. They were a 10th up going into sector 3, and they go up even further by an extra 4/10 going into sector 3. Absolutely, going into the cross the line. So incredible. They're just managing to get a 128.530. So who is the next driver up? We'll see. Sorry about this, folks. There we go. We've got Eric Pinto, who's struggling there. We've got CJ Drama, who is now coming up to the end of their lap, coming around turn 26 right now. And then we've got 27 right here. Now to the line goes CJ Drama. What time are they going to go? They're putting a 5th place, so 129.991. Nicely done from them. We're going to move to Scotty right now in the RB. See what time they're going to be able to put in. They don't improve, unfortunately. Steam Swede in the Mercedes. They're not improving going into sector 3. Don't improve on their time. So here we go. We've got Liam Esk here. Coming to the line is going to be a 129.232. Good enough for third place. Andrew Pipsmith has given up, and Sean MC puts that into fifth position, just 11 thousandths of a second quicker than CJ Drama there to steal that fifth place away. And there we have it, folks. That is the end of qualifying, and we're about to get ready to get underway for the main race. So we just wait for Andrew Pipsmith to get wheeled back into their garage in order for them to get ready for the next session that's about to come up in a few moments' time. There we have it, folks. The end of qualifying, and Tenor is the driver who walks away with that pole position there in round one, with Brewdog, who's going to be lining up next to him in second place, Liam Esk in third, and Andrew Pipsmith fourth, Sean MC fifth, sixth for CJ Drama, Eric Pinto in seventh, eighth for SLH, ninth for Scotty. Then we've got Steam Swede in 10th, 11th for Joe, then was Slinky 12th, Piley in 13th, 14th for Percival, and Soph unfortunately starting in P15. So now we're going to be moving on to the main race. We're going to be having 25 laps of racing here. So don't go anywhere. So now we're just waiting on all the drivers finalising their strategies, finalising their setups, and getting their fuel loads prepared. And then I think we do have a formation lap here, so we'll be going underway for a quick formation lap, if it is on. I can't remember, I've done a few weeks in the past where it's off, so do get confused. But yeah, if there is going to be a formation lap, that is always awesome to see, and it gives us a chance to look at the tyres. So apparently Steam Swede may have got in Brewdog's way at the hairpin, but Brewdog's saying it's all good, buddy. So nothing to be said about that then. So brilliant. Now we're just waiting. There we go. And yep, formation lap is going to commence. So we'll go on to the tyres right now and see. This is going to be a 3-tyre strategy race, which means that all drivers on the grid will have to pit twice to fit a new set of tyres. So all 3 tyre compounds must be used in this race, and SLH is aiming to get them hard tyres out the way as quick as possible. And sometimes I would say that possibly mediums could be a good shout right now for the start of this Grand Prix. That does open you up either way for if you need to make an early pit stop or a later pit stop in the Grand Prix. And that way you'll be able to get the softer tyres at the end if it's a safety car, say lap 20. And yeah, then you've got them soft tyres that you'll be able to do them last couple of laps on. So, and with it being a street race, it is likely that this will happen. There will be a few front wings going flying and possibly a driver or two going into the barrier, but of course these things do happen. It is Jeddah after all. Tenor definitely flew off into the distance there. We're still waiting for Soph to even catch back up to get near to their position that they were in. Eric Pinto first disqualified. Oh, Soph actually passed Piley and Percival there. And as always, we have got an excellent camera angle. It's always lovely when you get these camera views from the game. So, there we go. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are away for the start of season 12 in Red Arrows Racing. Tenor gets a good start, manages to get off and into the lead. Brewdog looks like he's under threat from Liam Esk, but Liam Esk is now being under threat from Sean MC. It's going to be coming down side by side, going down into turn 4. Now it looks like the V-Carb is going to be able to hold off. Does end up pushing Sean MC off a little, and wait a minute, have we had a driver drop all the way down? So down 13 places right now is Brewdog. So they fell right down to the back of the pack, unfortunately, right down. Going to look at Percival right now, who's quite close to the back of Sophia, has fell down a place. So Tenor actually managing to pull a 2-second gap already. He's absolutely flying around this track. Knows the limits that they could push their McLaren to. Two seconds, folks. Sorry about that there, folks. Looking on right now, big gap there for the DRS window starting to open up there between Sean MC and Liam. Is Sean going to be able to stay within that DRS window? That is going to be the question. Andrew Pip-Smith, though, is down from 4th place. Bouncing off the walls there, going into turn 16 and 17. Let's see, they're coming down into turn 22. Oh, that was a bit sketchy there from CJ Drama, getting a kick of oversteer there on the exit. And he's using as much of that power in that Aston Martin as they can to try and hold position, but it's not going to be the case, as it looks like Andrew Pip-Smith and Eric Pinto possibly going to go around the outside. Nope, but it looks like Eric Pinto has got a better drive off of the final corner, but it's not got the slipstream. Let's see who is going to be the one walking away with that 5th position. It looks like it may be Eric Pinto, but he pushes CJ Drama off, and CJ Drama has to cut the chicane. And it looks like they're going to be handing that position back. It seems no, they're not. And SLH has got, oh, that was close there by Scotty bouncing off the wall there. And we've got all 5 cars here between 5th place and 9th, all battling out for that 5th place right now. And looking on, seen Scotty trying to go for the move on Steam Swede going into turn 13, but was not able to get close enough. Oh, that's Steam Swede there getting that Mercedes tail end out a bit. Is Eric Pinto going to be able to hold off on this position, or is CJ going to get past CJ Drama, or is Eric Pinto going to be able to hold off on that position? That is the question. Right now we'll see if Andrew Pipsmith is going to be able to do anything against Sean MC, who's fell out of that DRS window now. Is he going to manage to go for an overtake? Not just yet. Eric Pinto looks to have dropped down, and SLH has moved up 2 positions, is now in 5th place. Absolutely incredible from the Sauber driver. Good luck for Sauber at the weekend there. Is it going to be carrying on to this weekend? We will soon see. Brewdog and Zhao battling out there. Got Percival and Soph also swapping places. Leslinki is into the pits for a change of tyres. And that is the first pit stop being made for the day. I think they were getting off them soft tyres, I do believe. Oh, going a bit off track there with Steam Swede. A little bit of a gap is formed up now. SLH and CJ Drama pulling away. Eric Pinto's still close, but Scotty has fell out of that DRS range of Eric Pinto just up ahead in 7th place. He's going to have to try and... Oh, Steam Swede, we caught that there, you cheeky bugger. Taking a bit of a shortcut there over turn 17, and I'm unsure if he lifted or not. But definitely did gain a bit of an advantage. Will most likely end up with got a warning from that. Andrew Pipsmith now gets past Sean MC for that 3rd position, for the last place on the podium. Is he going to be able to catch up to Liam Esk, or is Sean MC going to be able to pressure that Red Bull and bring him back down into the previous position and get back past it? I don't think he's got enough straight line speed for that just yet. SLH so does have the straight line speed and gets past CJ Drama. Eric Pinto there was having a little peek there to see Percival and Soph both get past Piley, and it looked like Steam Swede has pit for a new front wing. It's like this laptop is annoying me, to say the least. But, oh, Steam Swede going a bit off track there. So, just give me one moment, folks. I'll see if we can find a close battle to look at right now. There we go. We've got the battle between the CJ Drama and Eric Pinto for that 6th position, yeah. I'm just having to get the stream up on the phone this time, because for some reason it is laptop decides to disconnect from the internet and refuse to connect back, so it's a bit of an appendage. Well, looking right now, coming into turn 27, Eric Pinto getting close up to CJ Drama. Tenner into the pits off them soft tyres now, so has made the most of them at the start of this Grand Prix. Most likely going to be going on the mediums. No, on the hards, using the mediums at the end of the Grand Prix. I would say that's actually quite a wise strategy, but we'll see how that is going to be playing out for them. And they're going to end up coming out quite a way back down in... appears quite a way down anyway. In 9th position, they're battling with Soph. Soph, I think, is going to be getting out of the way. Yep, they do. So they move out of the way nicely. So That is all fair in team warfare, working together. You would normally see that often from teammates at the start of the season, but I suppose since Soph has still yet to pit, and Tenor has, well, just came out of the pits, it makes sense not to hold up your teammate. But we'll keep an eye on this gap between Tenor and Percival, which should shut down quite quickly. There we go, he's already got it within that DRS window, but not got the DRS this time around just yet. We'll have it after turn 27 down the start-finish straight. Oh, and Percival into the pits they come to make their pit stop now. Same with Brewdogs, all drivers that were on the soft tyres now off the soft tyres and switched over to either a set of mediums or a set of hard compound tyres. Oh, we've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Who is that for? I did miss that, unfortunately, so bit unfortunate there. Sean MC's got a penalty for exceeding track limits, it seems. Same with Joe. And Team Swede getting one, so is everybody just taking a copy and paste now, just racing line it seems. Everyone just taking a page out of each other's book. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Went green quite quickly there. So with Slinky just been overtaken there by Joe. Oh, we've got Eric Pinto into the pits also. Welcome along those who are joining. So Eric Pinto going on to the hard compound tyres now. We're on lap 8 of this Grand Prix out of 25 laps. Where is Eric Pinto going to come out? Come out right just in front of CJ Drama there for 8th place. Nicely done there from Eric Pinto there. So getting very close here is this battle for 8th place. Brewdog, CJ Drama and Eric Pinto. CJ Drama's tyres already warmed up a little bit. 2-lap-old hard tyres compared to Eric Pinto and Brewdog's only 0-lap or 1-lap tyres. Sean MC getting past Soph now. But Soph is not making it easy. She is battling there. But unfortunately has to yield. Has not got the car in order to handle it. SLH now taking the lead of this Grand Prix. Only driver started on the hard tyres, so we'll be coming in a bit later than the rest of the field. Soph is into the pit lane. Andrew Pipsmith just coming out in front of Brewdog there, just behind Eric Pinto and CJ Drama. So right in the middle of this battle here for 6th position right now. How quick are they hard tyres going to be able to get up to form That's the question. Brewdog going a bit wide at turn 8. Don't want to be doing that. Same as at turn 11. That's definitely going to be a warning for a track limits violation. So we'll go see Tenor now getting past Scotty. Up into second place they go now. Now we've got 9.4 seconds to the car ahead of SLH, who's going to be blindingly fast in the last stages of this Grand Prix with having the soft and the medium compound tyres available to them. Just going to be moving out of the way for his teammate there, nicely done, all fair. Since they're going into the pits, may as well move out of the way for their teammate. Liam Esk throwing it down the outside at turn 1, going for that better line though. Going around turn 2. Is it going to work out? Nope, it doesn't look like it. SLH came into the pits also, never seen that. So SLH managing to come out in third place, just ahead of Sean MC, so now they're going to be able to try and close this gap. It's about a 19-second pit stop here. 14-second if there's 14 seconds if there is a safety car. Is Brewdog going to be able to get close enough here on this Williams? Doesn't look like it just yet. It will be coming soon enough though. Look back up to Sean MC, still managing to keep on the tail of SLH in that silver right now. And he's closing the gap, but he's not managing to make it enough. Maybe enough going down into turn 1, keeps it in nice and tight there, smooth line through turn 27. Tenor's been overtaken by OMS, who's on them soft tyres, but that's going to switch around in the next few laps. Sean MC now coming up past SLH, but SLH still keeping that nose in around turn 1 and 2, putting that Mercedes off line a little, and it looks like Sean MC has finally managed to get past though, so the Silver not doing the best in the attacking side of things there. But we'll see if SLH is going to be able to walk away with this. It is on the younger tyres right now, only 1 lap old medium compound tyres, whereas Sean MC is on the 5 lap old mediums. Liam Esk actually opening up quite a decent gap here to Tenor. That isn't going to last long. May get an undercut near the end of this Grand Prix, but we'll see if that is going to be the case. I think Liam Esk's best opportunity would be to just blitz it as much as they can and see if they're going to be able to get that first place and get a little jump in the pit lane. Andrew Pipsmith, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and that's what happens when you end up skipping the limits of the track. 132.009 for Liam Esk. CJ Drama, Brewdog and Eric Pinto still battling out for that 5th position. We're going to move up to SLH now, though, who moves up the inside of Sean MC and navigates turn 1 and 2 nice and easy. Brewdog also moving up from 7th to 5th. Nicely done from them, up into 5th place now. Scotty getting a 3-second time penalty. We're on lap 12 now, folks. Oh, and Tenor's actually managed to close that gap in. Are they soft starting to go off already? That is the question. because it doesn't look like the RB is quicker than Tenor right now. It actually seems quite considerably slower. We'll see how that is going to fare. If that is the case, now we're coming up. Oh, bumping off the wall there was Liam-esque, turning a bit too sharply. Let's see, is Liam-esque going to be vulnerable to the McLaren behind of ZX Tenor on them hard compound tyres? It's hards versus softs here. And it looks like it is going to be the soft runners running out. Yet again, SLH putting in the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, trying to break that toe to Sean MC there, who's sitting in 4th place. Joe and CJ Drama swapping places also. Joe now getting up into 7th, CJ Drama down in 8th place. So Slinky has pit for the 6th time, hard tyres on, that'll be them until the end of this Grand Prix. Oh, and Tenor's now managed to get past the Liam-esque. Let's see, is Liam-esque going to be able to throw it up the inside here at turn 27? It looks like he is. Feeling a bit more confident on them softer compound tyres. Well, hold on a minute, here's Tenor winding up and just flying past there in that McLaren. Outbrakes himself, has to cut over a little. Bit precarious there, and has to take caution when rejoining. Loses that first place that they did just have. Joe and Sean MC, no, it was Eric Pinto, sorry, and Joe. Now it looks like Joe has managed to get past. Next up is going to be Brewdog for them. Oh, side by side around turn 13, we've got Tenor and the Liam-esque. Looks like Tenor managing to get back past the Liam-esque there. This battle for the lead here between the Liam-esque and Tenor. It looks like Liam-esque's not able to close that gap enough, and he's now realised that his soft tyres aren't working for him, so into the pits they come. Eric Pinto trying to fly past his teammate of Joe here. How is Joe going to be able to respond to this? He'll go flying past us, Joe and Eric Pinto. The Liam-esque just coming out of the pits in P6. Oh, Liam-esque thrown up the inside there at turn 13. Now up into 5th place. Nicely done there from them. Great overtake. Joe is next car up. It's got a 3-second time penalty, so they're hoping that it's not going to be much work, so they could give them time to catch up to Brewdog at the very least, and possibly even get a podium out of this. So we see from Eric Pinto's view, we can see Joe and Liam Esk going up the inside there, moving up into turn 14, into turn 27 there, up into 4th place there. Nicely done from them. Don't think Joe is properly happy about that, unfortunately. Teammates been in the way and battling, but if you're quicker then it should be noted at the very least. Bumping off the wall there was Joe there as they're coming around at turn 9, just taking a bit too much apex. Eric Pinto around at turn 13. With Liam Esk just in front. Liam Esk holding out for that 4th place right now. So Liam Esk could technically be the leader as things stand right now. Is the only driver to end up making 2 pit stops in the top 8. So, question is, how is this going to work? When is the other driver going to end up making a pit? Tenner has made that call already and has decided to come into the pits. Better now than never. Let's see what tyres Brewdog is going on. 10 lap old hards. So see, Tenner's actually went on a set of mediums, same with Brewdog, and that'll be able to let them last them until the end of the session, of course. Very high abrasiveness at this track, unfortunately. But we'll see if they have all got what it takes to keep it out of the barriers. Joe, CJ Drama, Eric Pinto and Liam Esk all still battling out for that final place on the podium. Scotty hoping to get involved soon, but a lot of these drivers do have 3-second time penalties. Those include Joe, CJ Drama, Scotty, Sean MC, Soph, Steam Swede and Andrew Pip Smith. Let's see how Scotty is going to first, bearing down on CJ Drama. Not able to get close enough just yet to make a move. But of course, you have to be careful that you don't end up ramming your teammate off the track. Your opponent, sorry, off the track. Jeezy peeps. Joe into the pits now. Let's see what tyre they are going to go on. Is it going to be the hards or the mediums, actually? I think it is going to be the medium set, yep, because I think they must have used a soft set at the start of this Grand Prix. So Liam S closing that gap into Tenner. Oh, not wanting to be going wide at turn 8 though. And at turn 10, that's the one problem about that sector 1 is if you mess up one corner, all the rest of them do end up messed up until you manage to sort of reset your balance a little and get back into that rhythm again. It's a bit of a difficult one. Steam Swede, 3-second time penalty. Oh, getting a little bit out of shape. There was Scotty coming out at turn 22 there. 23, sorry. SLH is gone into the pits, will come out possibly down in 6th position, I would assume. So Tenner takes the lead of this Grand Prix, but still has to make a pit stop. Oh no, wait. So Tenner went from softs to hards, and hards to medium. So Tenner is actually the driver on top right now. So nicely done from now. Liam Esk is the driver who's in 2nd place right now. Move further down, CJ Drama is gone. Let's see where they came out. That was 9th position they came out. Just behind the Joe up ahead. Let's see, battle for 6th place right now. Brewdog's got the tyre advantage, being on the younger and more grippier tyres, being on the mediums compared to the hard tyres. Let's see if Brewdog's going to be able to get this 6th position away from Sean MC. Even if he just stays with him, can end up getting that position and overtaken after the finish line has been crossed. Now I think we're just about to go on to lap 20 now. And Brewdog moves to the left hand side with the DRS and pulls away from Sean MC in that Mercedes. Oh, Soph is into the pits. Who else has yet to make a pit stop? So we've got Eric Pinto and Scotty. They've both still yet to test out a set of tyres each. So we'll see how they're going to fare. We've got SLH who's looking in for a good result right now. Looking up front here, Eric Pinto going, Scotty going for the move on Eric Pinto, now moves up into that 4th position, 3rd position now, but Eric Pinto jumping into the pit lane for their final stop. Scotty is going to be having to be a careful one now to try and get into the pits at the right time. So Eric Pinto chasing CJ Drama here on them fresh soft tyres. Again, CJ Drama's kind of fresh medium compound tyres, just coming up for their 3rd lap completed. So Scotty finally in for their final pit stop. Let's see if Eric Pinto is going to be able to get past CJ Drama here. And yes, they do. And CJ Drama doesn't move down any positions due to Scotty moving down also. So basically double overtake there from Eric Pinto. Oh, Scotty, 10-second time penalty, and I think that was for crossing the white line. That's a big no-no in Formula 1. You all know that. Don't cross that white line on exit of the pit lane, or a penalty may end up occurring, but usually it does end up giving you a warning first to say, basically if it was an accident, don't do it again really, but sometimes it should be a bit brutal. We're on lap 22 now, as Tenner's just rounding the final corner to start lap 23. So just 3 more revolutions of this track. Let's see how CJ Drama is going to be able to attack this. Oh, Eric Pinto lagging a wee bit. He did end up seeing in the lobby that they were a little bit red in the speed department regarding signal, but it seems to be working out just fine right now. Got Steam Swede and Leslinki battling for that 11th place, trying to gain up as much ground as they can on the drivers ahead, so that they could get a little bit of a jump. Scotty has got a 13-second time penalty, so 4 seconds of that is going to work in their favour. But whether they catch up to Percival, pass them and catch up, that's pretty much impossible, unfortunately. Slinky has a shot at it, but that's 13 seconds. Percival, if they do improve by another couple of tenths, is right on the borderline for that penalty window. CG Drama still on tail of Eric Pinto, not able to catch up as things stand. As now Tanner goes on to lap 24, and you see that counter in the top left corner of your screen right now. Ticks away to 24 laps out of 25 have been completed. No, sorry, in the process of completing lap 24 right now. So we've seen many that 7 drivers all end up with penalties, unfortunately. So almost half the field have got penalties. I mean, it is different to some other tracks where we've seen it where it's basically a case of who could get the least amount of penalties, because it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to end up with a penalty or so. Let's see, has Leslinki got straight line speed of that prancing horse on to the silver arrows going down into turn 1. Nope, not enough on Leslinki as things stand just yet. That could all change. All he has to do is just stay within that DRS window, and will end up getting themselves a free finish just outside the points. We'll go on board with Tenner as they make their way across the line for the 24th time in this Grand Prix. And then we're going to be moving on to the spectacular final lap that is about to incur. Oh, moving further down with Slinky here, looking for a move on Steam Sweden. Looks like he is going to be able to get that move done. Moving up into 11th plus 1.2 seconds is the gap. Now it looks like they may actually be able to get points finished today. That all just depends on how close they are with Scotty, Joe and Eric Pinto swapping places. CJ Drama and Joe battling out with Eric Pinto. We'll have a quick look at penalty situation. CJ Drama has got the benefit over Joe for that 7th place, but Eric Pinto in the best place possible will only end up with no penalties as things stand right now. But right now we're going to go up to the front as we see Tenor coming around the final corner for the final time. Sofa's crashed out at turn 2 on the final lap. No, turn 4, sorry, on the final lap. That's a bit unfortunate, but now we see Tenor coming across the line to win round 1 of season 12 here in Red Arrows Racing Division 2. Liam Esk comes home in second. Fast slap did end up going to Andrew Pip Smith. Brewdog managing to just get past SLH there in time. Sean MC comes home in 5th. In 6th, is it going to be Eric Pinto looking on behind CG Drama and Joe? It looks like CG Drama got past Joe there, but is it going to be... Yep, it is. Penalty wise, everything is all good. 13 seconds to Percival. The gap is at 13.6. He needs to try and get a good exit here from this final corner. Let's see if Percival could get it. Doesn't look like he is. He's going to be just a little bit too far off. Looking at Les Slinky and Andrew Pip Smith there coming, Steven Swede, sorry, coming across the line all together there. Very close between Les Slinky and Percival. Then we've just got Andrew Pip Smith coming along. And then we've got the last of the runners is Piley Soph managing to make it on the final lap, but didn't end up managing to finish that lap, unfortunately. So there you have it, folks. That is the end of Monday night's stream. I'm going to be live again next week. Just waiting for the finals order to come up. So there we go. We see Tenor, William Esk, and the Ferrari of Brewdog up on the podium there. Nicely done. So Tenor getting that win out there for the first round of season 12. Well done to them. William Esk second and Brewdog third. Great podium there. SLH in 4th, 5th for Sean MC. Then we've got Eric Pinto 6th, 7th for CJ Drama, Joe in 8th, 9th for Scotty, Percival in 10th. Then we've got Slinky in 11th, Steven Swede in 12th, 13th place for Andrew Pip Smith. And they also did end up getting the fastest lap. The rest didn't count in the end. I don't think with them finishing outside of the top 10. We've got Piley in P14 and P15 for Soph, who unfortunately crashed on the final lap. Next week, we're going to be at Albert Park in Australia. So that is definitely one to watch. Next Monday at 8:15 p.m. I will say that was an absolute smashing race. So, next week will be Australia for round 2. So, brilliant race there from folks. And until next time, take care, and from me it is peace out.